Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Celine and I help empaths on their healing journey and creating transformation in their life from healing from their childhood traumas, relationship traumas, and coming into alignment with their purpose and love for self. So in today's video, I want to talk about how we can break toxic cycles. It's something that we all go through. It is a subconscious thing, so it can be hard to identify these things and why maybe certain situations seem to keep looping round and round and round, and we can't seem to find a way out. So, I have a tool that I have prepared on the whiteboard. Um, I don't know why that's come up. I'll get rid of that. And I'm just going to run through the process that you can use. There we go. So this is called the Bet-Dar model. Quite a lot of people use this. You might have come across this in the past. Basically, what your Bet-Dar model is, it stands for beliefs, emotions, thoughts, decisions, actions, and results. And I've done these circles here to show that this is what creates that cycle. And it's basically this system. And it just loops round and round and round, no matter what it is, whether it's work related or relationship related, or maybe a trauma within ourselves, like not feeling worthy, abandonment, and everything. That can all come from this. So, the first three, our core beliefs, our emotions, and our thoughts, these are all in our subconscious and these are what run on autopilot, which is why we don't always recognize these kind of toxic cycles because they come from the trigger. So when we're triggered, we move into a process of our core belief will be triggered. So maybe it's not feeling worthy. It'll then kick off an emotion. So then we feel that emotion of not feeling worthy. And also that tends to come from childhood. So even though in the moment you've just been triggered, therefore it's kicked off a core belief, which is inevitably from childhood. Um, that has then triggered that emotion. That emotion is coming from the childhood, not so much in the present. So that's quite important to understand. So then that then triggers a thought. So that thought could be that my dad was always right about me, I'm not good enough, or that boyfriend, that ex-boyfriend or girlfriend I had, they must have been right because obviously this person's doing it now. So therefore, this core belief has now been confirmed that you're not enough. So you've gone into this cycle. So from that, then outwardly is where we start to kind of see what's going on as a consequence of this. So that will then lead us into decisions. So we'll start making certain decisions as a consequence of this trigger. It'll be something you've always done time and time again. It could be you don't want to drink wine anymore, but you get this trigger, it triggers that belief. You run through that process subconsciously, and your decision outwardly is to reach for that bottle of wine or whatever it may be. You then take an action, so that would be your action, then going to do that. And then what's your result? You wake up in the morning, you feel hungover, you realise you've just repeated the exact same cycle again. You can't understand why. And it just becomes a never-ending loop. And this can happen in any situation, as I say. It might not be something relational, it could be work. Like maybe you put out, if you work online, you might put out a video, you don't get any feedback back from it. And then instantly that will set off your core belief that you're not worthy. You'll feel all those emotions, all those thoughts will come up that are related to that. Then you'll make that decision to maybe not post again for a while. And then that action will be obviously doing that. And what will the result be? You're sitting there feeling guilty, feeling bad for yourself for not doing it and you just self-sabotaged everything because you need to kind of remain consistent. And I use that example as I have been there myself. So this is something I had to do was to bet it, figure out what that core belief was, what was holding me back, and then deciding then to make different decisions from there. Also, as well, I worked on my worth issues and my childhood traumas, which also helped with that. This does go hand in hand. Um, but this is just a basic kind of tool that you can use to get started with and start trying to identify what those core beliefs might be that are coming from those triggers. So, what's another one we could use an example for? Um, you've just started dating someone and immediately they've gone ghost on you, like maybe after the second date. So straight away that hits your core belief of abandonment. Everyone abandons me, no one loves me. Why can I never get things right? That sort of thing. There'll be the thoughts that kind of start coming playing into that. You then might make the decision then to shut down and not go out on dates anymore, not put yourself out there, or you might decide that you'll go the other way and just stop caring about what you actually want and just allowing people to take from you instead of giving, where as it should be, the equal reciprocity. And yeah, then you just end up continuously in that loop. So, as I say, when we can start identifying those core beliefs and working on our worth, we can then start making different decisions. So when we feel triggered, we can recognize then, right, I'm being triggered, I'm getting that emotion again. Those thoughts probably that come up with that belief will start playing. You learn to kind of recognize it and you're like, I'm going to stop myself here and I'm going to choose to make a different decision. So you can kind of bypass the belief thing. You're always going to hit that core belief. And as I've said in other videos, it takes 30 days to change a belief. So you will have to keep kind of working on it. And there'll also be different aspects as well. So over time, there might be different aspects of this that pop up, and you'll have to go back through that kind of process. But you can then move from the core belief down to the decision. Emotions and thoughts are hard to change initially until that new belief starts to take effect. So, whilst you're reinforcing this new belief that you're now going to believe, like, I am worthy. So, what would the decisions you would then make as a person that is worthy? You'd probably start setting boundaries, not allowing kind of people that just want to take advantage in. Obviously, this helps if you can learn your red flags and stuff. So then you start taking those different actions that then make you feel more empowered and lead you to that kind of place that you want to go. And consequently, or subsequently, this is also how we manifest. So while you're doing this, you're also creating that new life that you want. So you get into the feeling of how do you want to feel in relationship? How do you want to feel at work? Um, any other areas of your life with family? How do you want to feel? And you start working towards that and making those decisions that you would make as a person with this new belief. And you'll start seeing how things start to begin to change in your life. You will then feel the emotions and the thoughts of that new belief, and that will start then building and building and running on this autopilot. And that's how we can kind of get through all our toxic cycles, really, that we can catch kind of playing out. So I do hope that makes sense. I will leave it there for this video. I just wanted to go a quick run through of that today. We will be doing more around this kind of thing. I do also do this in my sessions, and I'm now doing 30-minute and 1 hour sessions. So you could book in for this and we can do this together. And it's also in my 3-month transformational program if you want to join that. Um, so yeah, I will leave all my details where this video is posted. I will be back on TikTok. So hi, TikTok. Sorry, I have been away for a while. Um, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. And yeah, I'll leave everything in the description below so you can have a look at the website if you'd like to book in. So hope everyone is well, and I shall see you in the next video. Enjoy your day.